That lone druid is one of their best heroes. I mean, same with Liquid when they did have Matumba Man, but Gambit really know how to play around that, and that's a great for, you see the Harpy down bot, just the chain lightning, the amount of damage it can do early on. So mind control cutting bot wave as well. It looks like he just doesn't want to lane up against the Hawk, so he's going to pull the creep wave against the melee camp, the hard camp. This is what we see often, just if someone cuts a wave, you're able to get a lot more farm as well, because you drag it over to the hard camp, you're able to get that experience.
So just using that iron shell to break away at this creep wave, and he's got GH to help. He's got
FNG is going to be careful.
As well as the shards. Yeah, FNG might be in a lot of trouble. The Kofi comes out onto the tusk, but it will be first blood here for a Liquid. Potentially either avalanche or toss to add.
Mind control is pretty low here.
Avalanche. And mind control has to be careful. FNG running right at him. The cold feet as well as the avalanche coming out into mind control. It will end up being a trade. GH, he needs to be careful too. Tag team coming out. FNG blocked up by the shard. Now one more shot. He will get the kill, but ends up falling afterwards. And emerging.
Say that's really great for Tiny's early game. I mean, you already see he's got 800 gold. Picks up the bottle. It's going to allow him to make rotations very early on. You know, you can, if you get early levels on that Tiny, and you can, you know, burst down these supports, because they are, I mean, Kuroki, actually up top as well, Afterlife. Oof. Miracle gets a career level 4, and of course he's going that Midas, probably with the Radiance as well. It's actually really good this game, of course. It's the similar build. We've seen a few times Wraith Kings go for like the Armlet Blink. It depends if they don't think they can get enough farm for that Radiance, if they're going to be under pressure, but this Radiance really good this game, considering against the physical damage. Just that evasion's going to help out. Mind control might be in some stress, yeah.
And Hawk trying to run down this Darks here. He's got GH to help, who will have shards as well as the snowball if need be. Hawk comes over and Shikuchi's forward. Mind control just trying to survive as they've got the snowball, but it's not enough to save the life of this Darks here. And now
GH is in trouble.
Tusk is in trouble. GH likely to fall, but the shards come in. Is it enough to block away to Hawk? It's not.
Pop the salve there.
With no creeps here, they don't want to risk it. Immersion coming over to help. They've got the salve, and maybe Gambit try to turn this around on Kuroki.
They got the bounty runes coming up.
They're just trying to lock down these bounty runes, do what they can in Immersion. Down under half health. He needs to start to be careful. This is looking like a potential for 2 bounty runes here for Liquid. But Avalanche comes in with the swashbuckle, and Kuroki unable to get that bounty rune, and now
Thunderclap's there. Immersion's got to be careful.
Really low. Thunderclap on this Hellbear. Miracle just running at the Pangolier with no fear, and they will get the kill. Meanwhile, bottom mind control goes down. Immersion trying and will activate it to survive.
So what was the bounty rune looking like? It's Liquid able to pick up a majority of them. Looks like it's actually 2 for 2 still. And mid lane though, Monkey King and the TA, they're doing fairly well combined, but Tusk's going to rotate in.
Ball coming over. Apple Ninja has to be careful, but the Avalanche coming out from Immersion, helping to get the kill on a Weehaw. They look over at GH, and a great rotation.
GH here. Afterlife has got to recognize this. He's taking a lot of damage. Afterlife? Down bot, they're going to snowball in. He's just going to die.
Tower, he's just...
From these creeps, because the change to the Chen abilities, that Holy Persuasion just increasing the damage. They're gonna go Miracle.
6. The toss comes out from Immersion. He'll throw the Ancient Apparition right on top of the Wraith King, and they will get a kill. And now they'll look for Kuroki to try and get themselves a second one, and will be successful to kill.
Radiant's bottom tower.
First tower though, mind control with the kill on Afterlife. There looks like they stacked up. They use the glyph as well, so probably just protecting their creeps so they could take that tier 1 down bot. We're going to try and rotate on Wii mid, however.
And they'll look for Weehaw. He'll go down the river. The balance strike comes through with the cold feet. One more shot from FNG to successfully get this one on a Weehaw.
You know, the tomes and also just the reduced death gold that the enemy team gets is means a lot more greedy 5s.
He's going to try and TP out, but the Wraith Fire Blast comes in. Miracle will get the kill onto. Let's see if they rotate for potentially more, because they do have mind control coming over.
And try and fight around the boundary.
Thrown from Immersion, but they've got the snowball coming out from GH. The balance strike lands onto 1. Immersion still getting low and will end up falling. And the 4 heroes here
appear as well. Does have to be careful, but looks like the Hawk. Without the stuns, it's really hard to chase him down, but Immersion.
Yeah, they'll go right after the tiny GH, moving forward, and they will land some nice shards. With the balance strike on the 3, the primal spring coming out from the Monkey King. The Walrus Punch GH trying to survive, and Afro Ninja gets himself one. The swashbuckle over from Afterlife to get themselves up. They're starting to wrap around a little bit more. 3 heroes here from Gambit. Trying to counter this play from Liquid, bouncing over, and now there's the Wraith Fire Blast, the Swashbuckle coming in, as well as the Balance Strike that lands onto 2. Emergent trying to get away with the toss, as well as the Avalanche, but the Ice Blast following it up will hit onto a couple. The Rolling Thunder is just bouncing around here, but it doesn't look like Gambit want it. Radiant's not too far away. And the more time they can give to Miracle, I feel like this is a wasted time for Gambit, who felt to have an advantage. But as I said, the Ice Blast coming through onto TA.
Oh, that snowball.
Got the snowball to move him over, as well as the Walrus Punch. FNG's going to lose his life perfectly. The Wukong's command coming out. GH in a lot of trouble. End up falling. Mind Control gets the vacuum into the center of Stomp. Let's try to progress on Liquid as Weehaw running away, but Dahak is here with a Diffusal Blade to slow up Weehaw. The Wraith Fire Blast coming up from Miracle, and will turn it on to the Weaver. So they get the kill, they take out 2,
they have surge up.
more. They surge up Miracle, he gets around the Avalanche. Wraith Fire Blast once again hitting onto the Tiny. They've got the Centaur to follow it up, who will get tossed up, but he'll still get the Stomp out, and it looks like it will be a 3rd here for Liquid. And they take out now. They're going to give up a tier 2 bottom.
They're going to keep going here. They'll go top. There's not much they can do. I mean, you can't kill Mind Control. He's
even going to be enough here.
I mean, they're going to do the cross-map smoke, actually. The Hawk's going to be careful. They drop the sentry. GH is going to go forward. Nice snowball.
They've got the snowball. They've got the shards. They'll get the kill on a Dahak.
How much it's going to increase that damage output. There might be better items for that if they want to try and split push, but with the bounty runes up top, we're going to see a fight here.
Blink, Avalanche, toss, immediately taking out Kuroki. Weehaw blinks forward, looking for FNG. He'll get the kill here. Emergent trying to run away as Miracle will just right-click him down. GH goes for the snowball, but Afro Ninja... After
still up top, GH, Mind Control in the area. GH, he's got to find him.
Oh, now Afterlife needs to try and get out of this one, but the shards come over. They've got the Walrus Punch. Mind Control is here. Puts the Ion Shell onto GH. They'll chase him. They've got the Snowball. If he tries to swashbuckle, they'll just chase.
Oh no, Monkey. What have you done?
Oh, now Monkey, he's been spotted. Rolling Thunder comes out. The wall plays down. Shield crash. Is it going to be enough? Tag team as well as the TP attempt out. And they get themselves this Pangolier out, but now that's left the Monkey to try and fight GH with the help of Mind Control, and this is not going well. They'll get the kill here on the MK.
They might find Immersion as well around the tier 3 tower top.
Oh, Weehaw hits him with the trap, and there's nowhere for you to run. Weehaw takes out the Tiny, and this...
Really content. I mean, you've got the pipe. So much damage neglected. Miracle's working on me. Soul Cuirass. Tier 3 is going to take a beating. Do it incredibly fast with the Desolator and the Skeletons as well.
Blink forward, Snowball, FNG, it's under the tier 4 towers, the Avalanche, Swashbuckle, Shield Crash, and the Toss. They'll get the kill, but they are losing their top tier 3 in racks. So they need to be careful. The Ice Blast gets thrown by FNG as well as the Cold Feet Plane. Hold on, Meld Strike on FNG to get the kill. The Duke is going to be popped by Miracle as well as Weehaw. The Vacuum back. They'll take out Afterlife. They'll look over at Immersion. He tries to run away. The trap slows him up once again. They'll get the kill. It's a triple kill here for Weehaw. Ninja
buyback coming through there.
Looking to find something. They bought back on FNG. Miracle getting hit up hard. The Kofi comes through, and now he will finally freeze over.
Miracle just hit level 20, so that reincarnation mana cost, he doesn't care about the diffusal.
The gas, they continue to pressure. They're inside the jungle. They'll move through the mid lane, trying to find the leftovers of Gambit. And if they could get a couple of heroes that bought back, that'll be a big problem here for Gambit. And that starts with taking out. If you feel safe trying to leave your base in the moment, they take Roche so quickly. So even if you start to move over towards the Roche pit, there's no way you're getting in there and taking the Aegis away from the hands of Liquid. Now they're working with this Aegis. They're going to the high ground for the mid-tier 3. They'll take it out. The Balance Strike comes in as well as the Avalanche. Can they set this up with something? The Swashbuckle over. A lot of damage being dealt here to Miracle, who would be disarmed as well as Weehaw. He finally freezes over. And this is delaying.
Immersion's ready and waiting.
How long it's going to take for them to take this mid-set of racks, but at some point, Gambit have to go all out and see if they can even defend their base. They look over at Miracle. They'll get the first life. He'll reincarnate now. Can they set up to kill him once again?
And they might just reset if they want. Reincarnate back up in 30, but looks like TA.
Tossing in Weehaw. He's popped the BKB, trying to run out of this one. The Ice Blast from FNG is going to line up well.
And they'll just heal up and they're fine. have seen, you know, this Maelstrom into Ags quite often now with this, you know, that new Ags meta. Just that patch coming through.
Miracle frontlining once again. They've got the blink as well as the toss, sending Miracle on the back lines, and they've done a lot of damage here with the balance strike landing on to 2. They'll try to follow it up. It hits mind control as well as Miracle, but here comes the turn. They've got the meld strike coming through onto the Pango. We are after trying to run out of this one. He survives with one hit.
Can be up in one.
Popular with the Wukong command coming out as well as the Ice Blast. That's over the top. They'll take out the Aegis, and let's see if they can find anything more.
He's got BKB still.
Keeping Liquid away, but the BKB is going to be popped by Weeha. Now needs to try and get out of here. The Swarm as well as the Kofi coming out on a Miracle with the balance strike landing on a 1. The Shards pushing away Gambit, and now the reinitiation comes in with the Ray Fire Blast. That's going to hit him with the Tiny. Immersion in trouble. They'll take out FNG. They've got themselves the vacuum. It's GH. He's still alive, pushing with the rest of Liquid. Nobody did. They'll take out Afterlife, and GG's going to be called here by Gambit. Liquid take game 1, and they have been ahead wire to wire, and showing up with Weeha new to the team, and showing up well they have.
Well, I mean, you just see they try and blow everything on the Templar Assassin.
And I'm still, you mentioned for a split second offlane Crystal Maiden, and just excitement in my ear. Game was the lane swapping from Gambit, but almost at that moment it was too late. And once they had lane swapped, they were just behind, and it really put them into a lot of trouble to, you know, be at a disadvantage in all their lanes. Their laning phase this game has to go much better than the last game. And it wasn't even that bad last game. It was just, you had Afterlife continually dying. Mid went pretty well, but
FNG might be in trouble up top, actually. They're gonna have Sunstrike.
Blood, one more
they
shot.
Don't even need it.
Not even gonna need it. Anything just yet. And, you know, Weeha was very willing to throw that Sunstrike over top earlier, but I think seeing what happened to his mana previously, maybe he's not gonna try and go for those Sunstrikes as much until he's a little bit more stable in terms of his mana. They've got Fatal Bonds, Immersion, trying to run, and the slow, is it enough? No, Miracle gets the kill. And that's just gotta feel bad. What do you even do at that point? It's almost certain death.
Miracle's gonna take a lot of damage for this though.
Miracle now needs to run. He's rooted, and one more shot comes in from Immersion, and he ends up falling. So gives it right back, and that is the first time GH had come over. They had the ward, they spotted him, and he was unable to get anything successful.
Mind control top.
Meanwhile, top mind control, one shot from going down to Hawk gets the kill. GH can stop this TP and will do so. Lands the fissure into Hawk. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide or run, and GH will trade the kill.
But they see him straight away. They ping him out. They got the ward on the high ground. Like Kroki might block the camp. What's he doing over here? Maybe just soaking some experience, I guess.
Not the worst way to go about it.
Where's... Okay, so let's just fall back to the jungle key, and now level 6, so we'll be able to claim the stacks. And...
G and Version smoke. And that was right under a ward.
They can bait mid if they want to, but it looks like, yeah, Afterlife.
He's in trouble. The Sunstrike, it will hit, and Kuroki will get the kill.
It's gonna run into them, though. Nice Forge Spirit scouting.
Immersion. Yeah, the Forge Spirit spotting Immersion, and now Weeha coming over the Cold Snap. Immersion needs to be very careful. Apple Ninja will take over here and try to help out. Immersion will tie the neutrals, and then GH gets spotted. Apple Ninja doing a lot of damage with that pulse.
Miracle's gonna rotate too.
And he's dead, but Miracle rotates. That'll ensure a 1-for-1.
Is able to right-click the Crystal Maiden while he was, you know, cutting through the trees. Normally, of course, Invoker with the Fog of War wouldn't be able to see the Crystal Maiden, so it does reveal there's a ward there. Be interesting to see if they get that straight away. But up top, actually, FNG, Nightmare on the puck.
Mind Control going with the Dream Coil, and Mind Control taking a lot of damage. He's in a bad
they have
spot
enough
here
mana
with
for
the Hawk.
Sunstrike.
They've got the stun coming out from Apple Ninja. GH gonna try and run away from the Pulse Nova that's ringing.
Sunstrike?
One more shot gets the kill. Sunstrike comes in. Start to hurt them.
And they're just gonna keep going here, but Mind Control can set up. I mean, it's gonna be careful if FNG gets a Fiend's Grip anyway.
FNG with the Omni Slash. Now the Fissure out onto 2. The Dream Coil gets laid down, and there's the Chaotic Offering, but they'll take out Mind Control. GH on the back lines with the Echo Slam. A couple of botch skills coming out from both sides, but Kuroki getting over the Pulse Nova again. The Shadow Word's not going to help him out there. They've already lost 2 on the side of Liquid. For Dahak, who gets the healing word out, but Weehaw in a lot of trouble, and he looks like he might even fall. The Deafening Blast hits on a 3. They get themselves the kill. 3 heroes gone, and ooh boy. Liquid, this is really going poorly for them, and they might even die from lasting, you know, as long as he maybe would have hoped was enough for them to get a couple of kills there. And FNG setting up again. He's got Fiend's Grip ready, so Liquid need to be very careful here as Nightmare comes out. They've also got the Splitter, the ulti from Immersion, as well as the Fiend's Grip once again, but they use the Fissure. The Dream Coil gets dropped, and Mind Control can turn this around. After Ninja in trouble, he's trying to run the Sentry Ward placed out, and onto the high ground. Sunstrike? But they will.
Oh my god! No!
FNG, that was
bomb, but the Mantle is going to allow him to fight. They want to defend top though. They still haven't seen GH blink, I believe.
Here Apple Ninja goes. We'll see what he's able to do on a Mind Control. He no longer has the Illusory Orb to work with, and the Dream Coil comes out onto 2, but it's not going to matter. They'll get the kill here onto the puck. They save the tier 2 tower as well, and GH with
mark, so they're well aware of the shenanigans from the Earthshaker.
Still committing to this Midas. We'll see if Afterlife does ultimately get the Midas.
They found him. GH.
They find GH, who will throw the Echo Slam to get the kill onto Immersion. Miracle coming over, as is Mind Control. They'll commit the Dream Coil to this one. Gambit might look to turn. Nightmare trying to stay alive, but ends up getting dispatched by Miracle, looking for the kill.
And they're just sitting around mid, I mean.
Towards mid, too. We'll see if that works out. They could find Miracle. He just gets to the other side. Now the Fissure comes in. They'll attract in a little bit of trouble, but they'll come around. Meanwhile, taking their attention is Weehaw, and he's trying to work with his team to split up this fight from Gambit. Miracle getting low. The Fatal Bonds is there, coming out from Kuroki. Afro Ninja trying to run away from Miracle, as well as the Golem that was committed. Meanwhile, on the back lines of this fight, they get the kill onto Weehaw. 3 minutes
up soon.
coming in, but can they follow it up?
GH has got Echo if they want to reinitiate.
Control and doing a lot of damage here on the FNG with the Fatal Bonds ringing on everybody, and now rooted up is Miracle. So Kuroki and Miracle are just trying to do what they can. Dahak chasing down Miracle, doing so much damage. FNG finally going down. The Blade Fury comes in. The Fissure gets thrown, but it's not going to do anything. And they get the kill onto this Life Stealer. Leshrac coming in, turning this around. Mind Control. There's the Yules. Looking to the stun to follow it up. And they Mind Control. Phase shift with the silence, but won't be able to escape.
The perfect initiation there, just sitting behind the high ground and really wanted to dark. Actually, they want to smoke here on top of the Creep Wave. Sunstrike as well.
Sunstrike with the Fissure. He's healing ward. You need to take that out to get the kill, and Dahak will just Blade Fury and TP out. Now Apple Ninja comes over. He's got the Yules as well as the stun, and GH will fall. That was Echo backing up, but they've got this ward for vision and just trying to maybe catch Liquid. Pushing in on them, and that's exactly what they're looking for. They've got the Sunstrike over the Nightmare. It's not going to be enough. His Apple Ninja ends up falling. Immersion going to throw it out the freezing field. The Tornado comes in from Weehaw. Miracle backing out for the moment. They use the drums to try and walk away. Immersion with a cold snap, and he's going to be locked down here and killed off. Double kill for Weehaw. The BKB was committed. Don't actually see GH with this ward, and Dahak will move in for a moment into the Roche Pit, but the Forge Spirit will spot him. And now they've got the Fissure and the quick damage coming out. They've already taken out the Jug.
He does have buyback.
Walloped him.
If they want to try and defend this Roche, but looks like they're still in the area. They're going to scout it out. Roche is falling low.
Up the Nightmare, now the Root coming in. Tornado, the buyback will be committed here from the Jug. Let's see what they're able to do on the side of Gambit to get back into this one. The Pulse Nova takes out Mind Control, so now they're down to... Sure, if Liquid can contest, they will try. They've got Echo Slam, they've got the Chaotic Offering, they just don't have the puck.
You see how they're positioning though, all not grouped up here. Dark's taking it fast, they've got to be careful. Sunstrike to scout.
There's the Chaotic Offering with the Echo Slam to follow it up! It's not enough damage to take anybody out. Just
Dark takes ages as well.
By Dahak! The upheaval is slowing down these heroes on the side of Gambit. They'll get the kill here on Apple Ninja. The Omni is going to be bouncing around here as GH ends up going down. Immersion in a little bit of trouble. The Tornado comes through, but it only hits onto Immersion. They get the kill on a Miracle, and now they're trying to get a Weehaw out, but he's been cycloned up. He is locked down. Kuroki will try to save him, but they've got the Root. They've got the kill. They'll take out Weehaw. Kuroki will add a +1 and a full team wipe here for Gambit.
If they they killed him, he'd be dead for ages, but now Dahak with the second life. And now they just walk up high ground. Looks like they don't push fast enough because the Leshrac is down. Didn't recognize this, but still get they're just still slowing out this Aegis. They're gonna smoke though. They've got great vision in the area. This is a big kill if they find Afterlife here.
Yeah, the fissure hits, but it puts him on the opposite side, though. Followed up with the Dream Core as well as the Sunstrike. Now he's been disarmed on the BKB. They look over at Weeha. Now they've got a Fiend's Grave, but he'll be heals up, and Mind Control ends up dying anyway. The Omni Slash bouncing around. Miracle as well as Weeha. And a lot of trouble. The BKB is going to be popped here by the Invoker. They look over at Miracle, who's trying to run away with the Fissure coming out from GH to stop him from moving forward, but they lose Weeha. He's dead for 70. He does have 5 all the way down. Doesn't land onto Immersion, but they've got themselves the dust. How willing are you to push forward on this as they've got Afterlife as well as FNG? Miracle needs to be very careful as now he's slowed. Dahak trying to turn. The BKB is going to be popped here by the Leshrac. They look over at Mind Control, who fought back in the previous fight. He's hit with a splitter. The BKB is going to be popped by Weeha. Mind Control goes down. He's going to be dead for 77 seconds. They'll take out FNG. So far it's a 1-for-1, but the Blade Fury as well as the Fissure Miracle trying to run away. It's a double kill here for Afro Ninja. Looking for Kuroki, but he just TPs away. But
it'll be enough. The double one's down bot. Someone needs to get them though, seeing he needs 280 gold. Oh, mid lane. Echo Slam.
Oh, mid. Echo Slam committed. They'll also get the Sunstrike. Immersion goes down. Afterlife trying to at least get the crit. Oh my god, the damage coming out from Afterlife.
Oh, alrighty. I mean, they still didn't get the bounties. And now they're just going to walk up higher ground here.
Tornado, EMP, but there's the Yules.
Okay, so they have the buyback on the Earthshaker. Invoker's one of the best heroes at delaying high ground, just spamming out all your abilities here. There's the buyback coming through. Pop the Glyph as well, but they should be able to go through this.
He doesn't have Echo Slam. He'll Fissure. That'll land on the 2. They've got the Chaotic Offering from Kuroki, but are they willing to use it just yet? Or are they going to try and wait for the puck as well as the Lifestealer to be back alive before they commit something like that?
Looks like, I mean, they're going to get a full set of racks and they'll back up now. Just try and... They're the ones with the control of the vision around that top side, but Scan connects with the smoke.
Good smoke. Mind Control, he's nightmared up. The Fissure comes out onto him. They've got the Fiend's Grip onto GH. The BKB is going to be popped by Afterlife. They're looking for the Chaotic Offering. Kuroki looking to spam it and finally throws it down. They'll get the kill here. Dominating his Afterlife. They'll take out Miracle. He's going to be dead for 85 seconds. And now Afro Ninja chasing after GH to get the kill. 3 heroes. Take out these heroes on Liquid.
And 2 of them don't have buyback. I don't know how they do this.
2. BKB is going to be popped. And they bought back on Miracle. Let's see if they can do anything with this. The Cold Snap's thrown at Afro Ninja. And they've got the Dream Coil. They'll get the kill on FNG. They're looking for more. Sunstrike hits Afterlife. Not enough damage just yet. The Splitter lands here as well. The Abyssal Blade just bought back. He's dead for 115 seconds. The BKB from Afro Ninja trying to get into the tier 4s and kill off Weeha. They get the kill on Afterlife. He'll buy back immediately. And now Weeha, can he defend? The answer, no, he cannot. He is forced to buy back as he goes down the first time. They'll go for the tier 3 towers as well as the racks.
Nightmare on the backline as well.
It's just Weeha. What can he do?
And it's just down, okay.
Mind Control, dead again, double kill there, no buybacks available. Now it's just Weeha and Kuroki. Kuroki doesn't have the Chaotic Offering. They'll take the buy.
They know they don't have buyback.
They'll look after the tier 4s. Oh boy, Liquid might just be done in this game, and we're looking towards a game 3.
This is perfectly played from Gambit. I mean, Invoker.
Last Weeha, Split Earth coming in, and the damage is there. The Force Staff back into the base, and Kuroki, he's going to be the one who's spotted out, killed off. GG called Gambit Team 2, and they force it to a 3rd.
It looked like Liquid just weren't able to use their abilities. They just kind of went. They need some way to go into the late game here. They've got no scaling potential. I guess win range is okay, but it's really not the great. You need another way. This Miracle hard for Gambit, but at least they are able to pull this back. So Dahak's going to be able to farm underneath the tower, and this now makes it a little scary for Liquid with how far pushed out you are. But we got the level 2s coming in from everyone up top. How are the other lanes looking? Afro in mid actually. Weeha might be able to find him.
Oh, he gets the salve off, but he chases one more shot.
Power shot. Doesn't matter.
He's got him, and that's first blood. So, as ultimately the bounty rune goes to Kuroki.
Oh, Mind Control's fast. They got 4. Oh, wow.
This early in the game, that's big.
And now mid lane as well. Afro, DD on Wind Ranger. Shackles on the tree.
Nicely done by Weeha to get the kill. He will get the shackle. He will get his second kill over mid. He's got the double damage, but the tower hitting away. Fairy Fire. Oh. FNG.
Wait, what is...
Win run. But, oh, immersion's there.
I thought someone could have TP'd to the shrine. Probably wouldn't expect, honestly, another hero to TP to the tower. I don't know if he had vision of that or not, but... No, they're going to put some pressure on Miracle here, just farming around the safe. They got the stack camp and now immersion.
They put the pressure on, and immersion just eats so much damage, and another right click coming in from Miracle.
Tier 1 mid, potentially, with the rotations. They got the Purge Grip as well, the Sado Banisher. Interesting. It's going to be great at slowing down the Jug. Can you purge off the root? You might be able to purge off the Frostbite, I believe, with the Sado Banisher. So it's going to... Oh, Miracle top.
Miracle, again, Blade Fury on top of him. Immersion comes over. They've got the Frostbite, the Healing Ward Doc. They'll get the kill this time. FNG gets credit for that one, but the Centaur uses his stun, and GH and Kuroki will capitalize, grab themselves the kill on the Crystal Maiden. Dahak very low. He's got the Healing Ward, but the Shackle Shot lands in. Torrent as well as the boat coming through, and GH ends up falling. So Kuroki trying to run, he's hit by the X. FNG goes down, and they'll bring back Kuroki. Blade Fury on top of him. Dahak gets the kill. And Weeha needs to be...
Try and find Mind Control. It's a hard kill with Vanguard. There's no rotations from Radiant, though.
Got the Torrent lined up. Mind Control, 3 heroes here. Now a 4th with Immersion coming over. He'll be pulled back thanks to the X. Here comes...
Don't know if they need the RP.
And it lands on the Mind Control, and they'll get the kill.
Position as fast as you can to the late game, and now going for this Midas, it's just going to not help, hit that maybe Radiance timing, maybe the Mantle. It depends what he wants to go first. So it's kind of interesting itemization, but once again, they're going to try and find Mind Control down bot. Looks like
she can get this kill. They've got the Freezing Field as well as the Fiend's Grip to grab the kill. Meanwhile, to be careful.
I'd much rather Dahak be mid. Oh, FNG's going to catch Axe.
There's the Nightmare. We got the Frostbite. Call comes out onto 2. Blade Fury. A lot of damage being done on Dahak. They'll use the RP. They still don't have enough damage just yet. They'll skewer him back into the Frostbite once again, but the Hand of God comes in from this chain, and Mind Control gets the call. He is surviving for so long, finally ends up dying, and G...
There's going to be a fight. You scout out the Hawk as well. Reveals is going to be vision in the area.
Blink call, that's the debut, but they've also got the Spectre Haunt coming through. The power shot out from Weeha. They'll get the kill to Dahak, take him out very quickly. They'll look over at Immersion. FNG comes over to potentially try and help, but he knows he needs to get out of here, and Immersion goes down to Mind Control.
It's some assists in, just a little bit of gold. If you can get a kill, that's great. They might set up on Miracle, but Radiant is still ready and waiting. Pops a Soul Ring, but Afterlife.
No, Blink looking over at FNG, gets the call down onto the Bane. GH coming over the telekinesis, throws him onto Dahak.
Yeah, I have the Healing Ward, it doesn't matter.
In the face of GH, and more coming through as they finally get the Fiend's Grip out onto the Axe, but he is quite tanky. Do they have enough to take him down? They'll also land the Torrent. The Fiend's Grip still going. One more shot. And nobody coming here for Liquid. They will so much damage to GH.
Nightmare?
The Stolen Nightmare, and now they've got Dahak coming in to help out with Gambit as they'll throw the book.
The RP
getting low, and now Mind Control. He's between 4 heroes, gets the call, but it's not going to matter as he will eventually fall. Meanwhile, on the high ground, Freezing Field coming through on a Weeha. He gets pulled back. He's in a lot of trouble. The Spirit Vessel on top of him. Immersion ends up going down to Weeha, but will fall for that kill. So they lose 2 big ones, and Gambit. That would be quite nice, as nobody else is really here for Liquid at the moment, but...
That was really awkward.
Drums, there's the Frostbite as well as the boat. They've got the Freezing Field as well as the RP, so they've got the control for Miracle, but GH coming over, and now they've got the
Mind Control with the cold.
Coming in from Mind Control, doing a lot of damage here as the Fiend's Grip out onto Weeha. FNG finally gets it. Stop. The BKB is going to be popped by Weeha. They'll go after FNG. They'll get the kill. It's only going to be 1. The Omni Slash bouncing around from the Dahak. But now with the power shot, they'll get the second kill. Auto immersion, the Blade Fury. Dahak is in a really bad spot. The Torrent, is it enough? No, Dahak gets dunked on by Mind Control.
The core just stops a lot of the damage, stops the initiation from Liquid, but here comes a Radiance, the big timing. They still have ages for another 20 seconds. Liquid might try and take a fight down, but Miracle's frontlining here.
Forward, there's the blink call with
Nightmare again.
the boat coming in. A lot of damage onto Dahak, but he ends up surviving. They'll take out the Aegis on like the last 5 seconds of its availability. And now Miracle back to full health. Mind Control brings in, but he's got himself hit with the Spirit Vessel. He's trying to back off at the moment. As Weehaw coming in from the back lines.
He's got the blink on Miracle.
Fiend's Grip comes out. They've got Kuroki nearby, but this is a long duration Fiend's Grip. Looking for the RP, lands onto Dahak getting low. The stolen Fiend's Grip comes through. The freezing field drop by Immersion. FNG and Dahak are gonna fall. They've got the telekinesis. That lands onto Immersion. They'll take out 4. And Liquid come out ahead on that one. And they all get the call. That's gonna be a 5th. This is gonna be a full team wipe here for Liquid, and it is all the guys in blue.
EPM as well with the champ, but they might be able to find FNG. Weehaw.
Immersion, Weehaw, got out. There's the Haunt coming through, and let's see what they're able to do with this. Weehaw, he finally ends up safe as the BKB is going to be popped by Afro Ninja. They look over at Mind Control. Kuroki starting to head over towards top. They'll get the kill on Immersion. Miracle on the high ground, but
unable to get there in time. Miracle's closing on the butterfly as well. Afro.
Oh, Weehaw.
FNG's not close as well.
Kunkka, they've got the Spectral Dagger. Dahak and FNG can only just watch for the moment. They'll pop the Shrine, and now they're going to try and reinitiate on this one. They've got the Frostbite. The BKB's going to be the blink call on the backline. That's going to land on the Max Blade Fury from Dahak. They pop the Aegis on Weehaw. BKB's going to run out in just a moment. The Frostbite coming through onto the Spectre. The Skewer forward to get out of harm's way. The Battle Hunger is going to be placed on Immersion, but is it going to matter?
Blinking 2 for the Axe.
Onto the Crystal Maiden. The Torrent won't land, but Immersion now trying to get to the backlines and will just get dunked on by Mind Control. They look for another one. There's another dunk. FNG going for it.
Oh no, they
now stolen. The Torrent lands on 2.
Rubik has blink.
He's going to be looking for the RP to send right back.
This is, I mean, they forced the buybacks here and they're not done just yet. I mean, they can still take this. Cheese on Weehaw now. Miracle doesn't need it. And GH ready and waiting with that RP. Immersion's got to be careful. I mean, Mind Control's got his own blink as well if he wants to overstep.
There goes the tier 3 X into the Torrent once again. They're still without FNG. Blink call comes out of the Crystal Maiden. They're doing a lot of damage with the bow being thrown by Afro Ninja. He's also popped the BKB. Immersion's going to be dead after buying back Dip for 73 seconds. Miracle taking a lot of damage with the BKB. Weehaw moving forward on Kunkka. Not really doing too much, but we'll go back towards the racks.
He's got the Assault
the Crystal Maiden.
There you go. Okay, so they looks like they should still be able to get this. RP still ready and waiting.
Gotta be careful as they are ready, and they'll get the blink with the call. Oh, so much damage going on Afro Ninja. He just can't save himself. The telekinesis is through the Skewer. Back gets Miracle. Dahak trying to chase for a moment, but knows that he doesn't quite have the damage to chase after this Spectre, and they'll go over towards bottom to get the tier 3.
Kunkka does have buyback if they want to try and fight here, but you see they really can't start these fights. No blinks right now, and it's coming to play. Axe, even if they intercepted the Axe, it doesn't matter because Miracle is right on top of the person that's called for the damage. They'll buy back on the Kunkka though. Oh, nice shackles.
It's always the one in the back. The Kunkka gets caught too. Afterlife just trying to find an entry point. He does not have RP for another 29 seconds. They've given up the tier 3. They look like they're going to give up the Statter Axe as well, but the Shackle comes in. There's a creep right behind this Magnus. They'll throw the boat. They've got the Fiend's Grip. That's out onto Weehaw. Is it going to be enough, though? You need some follow-up to that, and unfortunately there is. The telekinesis comes through. The Omni Slash bouncing around. Mind Control with the BKB pop. They've got themselves the Battle Hunger onto the Kunkka, and now Kuroki Mind Control hitting away, but meanwhile on the backlines, they've got themselves the kill, and Afterlife, the Hawk's going to get back into the base. Freezing Field is used by Immersion, but Miracle, he just doesn't care.
They just call it.
Yeah, they can't do any damage. GG's going to be called by Gambit. Look,
they're in the fountain.
2-1. Can they get the team wipe in the well? Yes, they can, right before the Ancient Falls.
I mean, Liquid just similar to first game. They allow Miracle to